Just out of interest, you both played for massive clubs, you both played for England as well. Did you prefer playing against opponents that would try to bring their game to you, or opponents that would sit deep, considering in most matches you both played, your team was the favourite?
I would say that, you know, I look at it from my bit, is that I played for Fulham and Queen's Park Rangers, and every time we went to a big side, played against the big boys, went to their... We never sat back like that. We didn't... No, I can't remember ever being told to sit back, and we never did. And did we get beaten? Yeah, on a few occasions, but never sat that, because I think it's changed now, football, in this context of can't afford to lose. Managers can't afford to lose because of their jobs. So the fear factor comes in, and that's the position that everyone goes, right, we've got to do that. We can't be embarrassed by the big boys because it could be the cherry on top of the cake, and I've gone. So that's more and more negativity is getting more and more into our game, and we're going to see a lot more games like that this season. And it hasn't been fun. We haven't even got to Christmas.
It's the fear of... Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's the fear of losing, but by how many? 4 or 5? It's happy. Moyes will be happy. I bet you he's complimentary to his team and saying, yeah, well, it's only 2-1, you know, and it was late on when they scored, so, you know, great performance by our guys. We worked so hard. It's predictable what he's going to say. We had a game plan, we stuck to it, the players worked so hard. I can tell you exactly what he's going to say. But is it good enough when you want to go out and try and win the game? No.
When they need to win the game.
When they need to win the game. That is the difference. And going back to what you say, I'd prefer teams to come on if you want to have a go and we want to make a match of it. Let's play. But Arsenal, Manchester United. That's the game you want.
Hypothetically, if they were to have gone all out here and lost 5-0, is it harder to pick yourself up for the next game having lost 5-0 or having lost 2-1?
I know what you're saying. I know where you're coming from. Humiliation 5-0, but you can draw credit from 2-1. It's still a 2-1 hammering. They're probably 80% possession. There's 24 shots. There's like, yeah, I don't know, West Ham have had 2. I don't know what it is. So there is a way of getting beaten. But, you know, is it right? I don't know. If West Ham maybe have had a little bit more... You've seen Mangala at the end. Great opportunity for West Ham and Arnautovic. If there was a bit more of that from Antonio and Arnautovic when he came on, Sacco when he was there, a bit more belief. Otamendi is an accident waiting to happen. Mangala looked as though he was an accident waiting to happen. Delph playing left-back when he's a midfield player.
But, I mean, if we're looking at the City's next game, and you're Manchester United, you'd play the same as what you did at the Emirates. You'd have Lingard making those long runs, and be honest, they made mistakes, Arsenal, at the back. They mostly won't make those mistakes again, so, you know, anywhere near those mistakes. But I tell you what, you're going at Mangala, you're going at Otamendi, or you're even going at Kompany. You're going to outrun them. They haven't got legs. They're not good defenders in 1-against-1 situations, so they're vulnerable, City. So if someone's really brave enough and is going to go, right, we're going to defend, but when we do get into a good area, we're going to go as well. We're going to get a little bit extra man there as well so we can pick up the pieces. Then you might get something out of the game. And they were vulnerable. Mangala, every time he had to run anything behind. Antonio nearly got past him one time. How he never got the other side of him, I do not know. Otamendi, always going to give you a chance. So there is something to go for, but it's about who's brave enough to go and do it. And West Ham could have got something today on the fact of they're 2 poor centre-halves defensively, but they just sat back in there, did their jobs, and they're going to go back and say, we worked hard, we put in 100%, we went 1-0 up, we was unlucky to concede the first goal because it was an own goal. The young boy Rice done very unlucky, nearly got to Otamendi. Fantastic. You play your next game, they mostly go and get beaten the next game, and it's all out the window again.